we're going to be trying out Black Myth Wukong on maxed out graphics on an RTX 4080 Super that I literally just built a couple days ago. Before this I was using a GTX 1070, so it's nice to finally have a modern computer finally. But we're going to be trying out, and as you can see, when we max out the graphics on this game, we're around 40 FPS on here. Now, when I first booted up the game, I maxed out everything. I booted the game, and it was at like 100 FPS, and I was like, "Oh shit, this computer can run the game on its highest graphics with no problem." But that was because when you change some of the settings in this game, especially the ray tracing settings, you do have to restart the game. So, I mean, the game looked great before I enabled ray tracing, so. It makes it a little bit hard to play the game with 40 FPS. Now we do have, let me just boot it up right here. We do have frame gen on, so that is also boosting it up. So if we turn off frame gen, I'm guessing we're gonna be around like 20-30 FPS. Yeah, we're right at 20 FPS, which is not a good experience. And the thing with frame gen is that you do want to have at least like 40, 50, 60 FPS in order to be able to have a good experience, because otherwise when you enable frame gen it does add a little bit of input delay. But once you go up to those higher frame rates, it honestly doesn't really add that much input delay at all. So to play this game on the highest graphics, as you can see, full tracing, full ray tracing, very high, and the graphics are set to cinematic. Honestly, you don't need to do all that. You can just lower all the settings. Well, let's try to do the higher graphics setting, and let's do like 75. Let's see what kind of frame rate we get with 75 DLS. And again, it looks great, and we're at 70 FPS. So that's pretty crazy, guys. So I'd recommend just lowering a little bit of something besides using DLS. But DLS honestly looks pretty great in this game. Like, even if you look at far away subjects, like, it still looks great with this game. And this way you can get full ray tracing on. So let's try to optimize the settings a little bit and see if we can get over the like 100 FPS mark. So to do that, I'm gonna keep this at 100. I'm gonna keep the ray tracing on full because I do wanna have full ray tracing, but I'm gonna lower the graphic presets to very high. And now we're at 80 FPS. And the game still looks pretty great, but now it feels a lot better. And this game is actually really fun. I mean, I got it for free because I just bought a RTX 4080, but like, this is a fun game, and like the intro sequence for this game is great. Like, I don't want to spoil it to you guys, that's why I'm like playing like a little bit further ahead. But it's a fun game, especially if you're someone that enjoys any like Dark Souls. Whoa, what is that? Jesus. Yeah, if you like any Soulsborne games, then this is gonna be right up your alley. So let's fight this puzzle. We got a little bit of stutter right there. We're still at 80 FPS though. Let's smack this boy. Wandering White. Wow. Oh god. Oh, whoa. Did the game just freeze? What is going on? Whoa. That was like a straight up freeze. What the hell happened? Okay, we just died. Now, I'm using a 4080, so I have a pretty decent computer. But if you're someone who doesn't have a 4080, then it's going to be crazy to try to run this game. So, just to get a good comparison right here, we'll keep the super resolution 100%. So we're running at a native resolution. This is what the game looks like. Native resolution. Honestly, it's not too different, but we're at around 50 FPS. Still very playable, but you do start feeling the lag you get from the frame gen with this. So we're at 50 FPS. So now we're gonna turn off ray tracing, and you gotta remember, when you turn the ray tracing on and off, you do have to restart the game. Alright, now we got the game booted up, and as you can see, we're getting 90 FPS. Okay, 90 FPS, very high settings. Yeah. And honestly, it looks the same. Like, is it that much difference? I don't know. Is it worth going from 92 FPS to 50 FPS? Ah, man, I don't know. The game looks great either way, with or without ray tracing. Yeah, that's the problem with ray tracing. It just feels like I just bought a top of the line graphics card. It's not a 4090, but there isn't a huge difference between the 4090 and the 4080. It's like, do you really need to spend $2,000 to play this game? You know, just on the graphics card. You know, it's kind of crazy. I feel like with a game like this, like even without ray tracing, I mean, like, look at the water right there. Like, it looks great still. You know. So, I don't know, man. Here, let's try this boss again. Yep, God. This guy's tough. Oh my god. He just instantly killed me. Alright. Well, looks like I gotta play this game more and get good at it. But you guys, thanks for watching this video. Now that I got this computer finally, I'm gonna be making more videos just showing you guys how the games run on the 4080 Super while using an ultra wide monitor. It's very close to running a 4K monitor, but it's gotta be like that middle area between the 1440p and 4K, and I love it. So I'm going to be showing you guys how these games run. So make sure to subscribe to the channel, and if you have any suggestions on what games I should test with this graphics card, let me know and I'll try them. And if I choose the game that you suggested, I will give you a shout out. But anyways, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.